everyone. My name's Joy O'Banion, and for 25 years I was the director of the Family Support and Treatment Center in Orem. For the last about 5.5 years, I've been able to spend more of my time working with kids and families, directly serving them as a therapist. I am licensed as an LCSW, a licensed clinical social worker, and also am a registered play therapist supervisor. In that role, I have the opportunity to work a lot with both kids and parents as they try and navigate difficult circumstances in their lives. During this current pandemic that everyone is experiencing, we're all under a lot of different kinds of stress. Sometimes we don't feel it, but we experience it nevertheless. Kids, while they may not say they're feeling the effects of that pandemic, it comes out in different ways. One of the ways it comes out is you, as parents, are playing the role of teacher now, right? And you may hear from your kids, what is the point of online school? It doesn't matter anyway. And we tend, as adults, to want to try and answer kids' questions. The problem with answering their questions, though, is that they don't really understand the answers that we're trying to give them. And oftentimes we don't know the answers to their questions. Sometimes they're very deep, thought-provoking questions. Other times, especially during this time, there aren't answers. For example, when is this going to be over? When am I going to be able to see my friends again? Those kinds of things we don't know the answers to. So one thing that can be helpful when kids are asking questions like, why should I be doing online school? What is the point of it? We need to remember that the most important thing is to consider what's the message behind that question. Not necessarily the words that they're speaking, but what is the message? So rather than trying to answer specifically what is the point of online school, it may be more effective instead to first of all validate the feelings of whoever's asking that question. For example, this is a hard time right now. You're not used to doing online school. You're used to being with your friends. This is kind of weird for you, or you're not sure how this fits in with how you do school. Those kinds of comments are getting more toward their feelings and helping them to feel like you're understanding what they're saying. And truthfully, we need to be as honest with kids as the situation and as their developmental levels fits. I'm not sure if that makes sense. But we don't want to share too much information. We don't want to scare them. But we also want to be honest with them about the situation. For example, if we're talking about online school, we can say things like, I know that this isn't your normal way of learning, but it's a way to help you to be able to grow. And, maybe it's time for us to take a break for a minute. So paying attention to what their emotional situation is also really important. Sometimes when kids say, what is the point of this? It means I need a break for a minute. And so if we can start to think about what are those messages that they're trying to send us and pay attention to that and respond to that rather than the actual words that they are speaking, maybe we'll have more success in helping them, one, to do what you want them to do, but also to help them feel safer and more confident in what they're doing. Thanks so much for listening. See you later.